Okay, let's start my presentation. I have I have 7 parts of my outline. This is what can I do in this project. Sometimes something needs to be monitored, but how to determine the target into specific area is a problem. Two cases are divided into cases. The first one is the object tracking under static background, and the second is the object tracking in the dynamic background. I am research the single object tracking and the static background. According to different target description method, single target tracking can be divided into point tracking, kernel tracking, and the third one. In the point tracking, the target detected in the image sequence is represented as a point that doesn't consider posture and form. The tracking process can be expressed as a corresponding to target in each frame. The typical kernel tracking is realized by calculating the motion between the adjacent frame of the original region. The motion parameters are the dense flow field of the target object is usually used to describe the target motion. The target may be a complex shape such as a hand, head, shoulder, so on. The method based on the Selector provides an accurate description of the object. Image processing technology include gray processing and remove noise, which is a basic step in image engineering. Image analysis, understanding and recognition, and other high-level operations are based on the result of image processing. In video surveillance, image processing is necessary. Not only can eliminate the image noise effectively improve the image quality, but also provide a guarantee for the follow-up operation such as the accuracy of target recognition and target tracking. Because of the smaller amount of information content in the black and white image, the black and white image is more easily resolved than the color image, and the gray image processing can greatly reduce the memory and space in the process of the image processing. They reduce the need to process the data, so it can improve the processing speed and can meet the real-time requirements of the system. There are 3 methods of grayscale processing: the maximum value method, the average value method, and the weighted average method. Because of the elimination of the shooting device and the data transmission channel, the video image sequence is added to a lot of noise, which affects the image quality and the visual effect. If the image is directly differenced by the original image, the target is extracted and identified will be affected. So it is very necessary work to do with the video image sequence. In order to remove the noise and improve the image quality, the filtering technique is used to process the image. General filtering techniques include frequency domain filtering, time domain filtering, and spatial filtering. During the filtering process, the data information and edge information of the image should be paid attention to. Local averaging method is digital image processing technique, which is directly processed on the spatial domain. In this method, the image is considered to be composed of a lot of constant grid pixels, and there is a high spatial correlation between adjacent pixels, and noise is statistically independent. The basic idea of mean filtering is to replace the grid value of the pixel with the average value of the few pixels around the pixel. Calculation formula is here. The mean filter operation is simple, time consuming, and it can effectively remove Gaussian noise, so it has a wide range of application. It is a normally used method to eliminate the noise. Many methods are based on the mean filter, but also has shortcomings, which cannot be ignored. Namely, is it to cause the image to be blurred and lose edge and detail information. The median filter is nonlinear spatial filter, which is based on the sequence of pixels in the image region surrounded by the mask, and then by the value of the statistical result instead of the value of the center pixel. So as the statistic filter, its correlation formula is here. Gaussian smoothing operator for blurred image and removing noise. Gaussian smoothing mean filter is similar, but use a different function of calculate the pixel value. Here is. Binarization image processing is commonly used method of threshold processing. That is the choice of the suitable threshold. The image is transformed into a black and white two-value image, often used for image edge filter extraction and counter recognition. The general transformation function expression of image threshold processing is this formula. T is threshold, according to information of image to choice, but also according to the adaptive method. Image threshold processing is nonlinear operation. It will be the grid value of the image is less than the threshold value of the grid value of the pixel t is set to 0 and vice versa. In this paper, I use the third shape to mark objects that are tracked. Moving target detection is to separate the moving pixels and the pixels of the static, so as to extract the moving object from the background. Moving target detection is very important as dynamic image analysis system. The application of computer vision, such as target tracking, target classification, pattern recognition, and so on. The background difference method and time domain difference method are introduced in this paper. The two-frame difference method is in time difference between adjacent frame in the image sequence, and the method of extracting the moving region by the threshold of the difference result because the scenes of the video image sequence has time continually. The difference value of the adjacent frame is small. Array if the difference of the environment is small. In time t and time t minus 1, I can get two images that represent two fxyt and fxyt minus 1. T is selected as a threshold dtxy, which indicate that the threshold value of the difference is the result of the threshold value dtsf of the one of the pixel corresponding to the two images region. That is the relative motion of the target object in two-frame image. Zero is not changed in this region. These two pictures from my demo. The background subtraction method is basic principle is first determine its background image of the reference, then the current frame and background frame subtraction get the difference image, then get the current image and determine the background gray value difference model with threshold t. If the difference is greater than t is considered to be the target and the point is 1. On the other hand, there is a background so that the point is 0, so as to detect moving object. Also, the two pictures from my demo. As a smart video surveillance system has a wide range of application perspectives and economic value is very popular research topic. How to make the intelligence video monitoring system has better accuracy and real-time performance is a need to study direction and research involved in this field is very extensive and the requirements of this paper is still relatively large. There are some shortcomings in this paper to be improved. Okay, this is my presentation. Thanks. As follow, it will be my demo.